let's get the scoop on this Mighty Shield liquid to patch. So totally into the patch craze. The problem is when I put my sunscreen, I have tinted sunscreen and powder on over the typical patch, you can see it, which defeats the point. So I'm trying this for the very first time. So I've read the instructions. It has an applicator built in. It says this is good for dry and combination skin. It can be worn for 6 to 8 hours. It's especially good when you're targeting your nose and around your eyebrows, it says. So we're going to try it on our nose. It says to put a little dollop, a little bead on the top and use the actual applicator tip to do a 12 millimeter diameter around whatever blemish you have. Let it dry. It says it dries quickly. You want to put a thin layer and then apply makeup as normal. When you're going to take it off, it says you will peel it first, then cleanse your face. Okay, so I actually applied it to my hand as well so we could peel it off there. So that's the thin layer on my hand. So I'm going to shake it to the front, little dollop on the applicator head, and then I am going to put it on the tip of my nose. That's a good trial. Now, I will say, when you get the dollop, it can easily go back in, right? So you kind of have to hold the pressure on the tube when you're applying. Otherwise, it just sucks back in. Okay, I can feel it pretty wet there. Well, while we're waiting for that to dry, let's do a little finishing powder on the one on my hand to see if it layers on there right. So one on my hand, see it glistening? Okay. Wow. What do you think? I mean, I can still see the glisten, but I don't see the edges. Okay. Now, I think it's dry on my nose. Let's feel it. No, it's not dry. So when I just touched it, it felt kind of tacky. Okay. The original part that I put it on is dry. It says to let it completely dry, right? Before you start putting makeup on. So let's do a little finishing powder. That'll tell us. Y'all, I think this stuff works. Look at that. You don't see the edges of my liquid patch. Woo-hoo. I'm psyched. Okay, let's peel it off my hand. So you just rub it on the side, get a little bit of an edge off. That's it. That's the peel. Okay. If you are into the patches, you're looking for something that's going to be flat, not noticeable under your makeup, your powder, your sunscreen, I would absolutely give this Mighty Shield liquid to patch a try.